We're in the place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for Brooklyn now, West is out there with Harden. And it's ABC. And it's Andre Kirilenko. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
And Jordan gets it to go.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Nets were pretty far back from relevance at times last season, as we saw. It took a late season hot streak for them, Greg, to get into the playoff picture.
Yeah, and that was a neck-and-neck race with the Pacers right till the very end. Not exactly what they had in mind at the start of the season, but they did pull through.
Iverson kicks to Jordan. Stolen by Kirilenko. Harden outside. From outside the arc. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And, you know, for the Nets, they ended up being bounced out of the first round. Fell to the #1 seed Hawks. They put up a good fight against Atlanta and made the series interesting, but still came up short.
Now here's West. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. They set the pick. West passes to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to ABC. He used that pick to perfection. ABC's got his second bucket of the night.
And for the Nets in the postseason, they did have a good showing despite that early exit. Many people expected the Hawks to sweep, but they took them to 6 games and capped what was an interesting year for Brooklyn overall.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Here's Harden on the wing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Iverson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Jordan dishes to Duncan. 9 feet out. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Nets leading by 3. West kicks to Harden. Back to West. There's a screen to the left side wing. Here's ABC. Great D that time from Duncan.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Jordan against West. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Chicago ball.
Chicago shooting their first foul of the night.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Feeds it to Duncan. In transition, here come the Nets. Kirilenko's got the ball, and the basket by Harden. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
So here is West, following the basket by Michael Jordan. West outside. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 6. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
On the wing, Iverson. Outside Jordan. Puts up a three. Kicks it out to Iverson. And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That's his first foul. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Next substitution, Ron Harper. Timeout for the Bulls.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And really, the Bulls weathered a lot of injuries last season and still had a good showing in the East. Came away with the 3 seed when many thought they would sink down after missing so many games from key players.
That was your Lovables. Give them a hand. Come on, Chicago.
Here's Jordan. Off the inbound, no good. And the Bulls did end up with the 3rd seed in the East. 33 of their 50 wins last year, Clark, coming in the Eastern Conference.
But it wasn't an even distribution of those wins for the Bulls. Against their own division in the Southeast, they played 500 basketball. They got their good in-conference record from feasting on the Atlantic teams, taking 16 wins in 18 games against that division.
Here's Jordan after the basket by Brooklyn. He dishes it to Duncan. Back to Jordan. Unloads from 13. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And the basket by Harden.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Jordan. He kicks it to Duncan. No good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Harden with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Harper. Shot off the pick. Almost, but it rolls out.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Pass to Iverson. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. That's good. And here's Harden. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Takes it from 10. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Jordan. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And good on the basket. Cooking.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And last season, the Nets made sure nobody went off against them. They would lose games, but they did a great job of limiting an opposing star from taking over.
Ewing's checked in for Chicago. Bird comes in for Duncan. Then for the Nets, Hibbert comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Cheeks is subbed in for James Harden. Here's the screen. Here's Cheeks. Here's Harper. Buries it down low. Harper's got his first bucket in this one. Well, as you mentioned with the Nets, they limited takeover games, set an NBA record, in fact, Clark, by allowing the fewest 30-point scores against them.
Yeah, you know, only Harden and Lillard were able to get 30 points against the Nets. As you said, the first team to allow so few in a complete NBA season. Going back to 99, the strike-shortened season, the Knicks did it as well.
It's the Nets now. 6-point game. Here's Cheeks. Hibbert with the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's ABC. And Ewing sends it back. Here's Barry. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Harper the pass to Cheeks. Hibbert with the screen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's ABC. Bird covering. 4 on the clock. Shoots off the step back, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
The shot's good from Barry.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Brooklyn. And Nets head coach Lionel Hollins known for his no-nonsense style.
I told him all.
I still don't think that Coach Hollins is anyone to be trifled with, and I think the net players would agree with me on that one.
Oh, yes, I know they've got that one figured out. And I do, too, as a matter of fact. The last thing anybody on the team better be doing is laughing at Lionel Hollins. Just ask Darren Williams.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
We've got Barry. Barkley is out there with Ewing. Then it's Cassell, and it's Bird in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Ewing. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Nets leading by 6. Harper kicks to Kirilenko. It's deflected. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Bird, here we go. Nice work there coming off the screen. Bird's got his first bucket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Cheeks against Cassell. Cheeks kicks to Hibbert. And Ewing sends it back. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Releases. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Cassell.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Here's Daniels. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kirilenko dishes to Daniels. To the middle. And Hibbert the bucket on the assist by Daniels. And the Nets lead by 4.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Parrish comes in for Ewing. And it's Duncan in for Bird. Here's Cheeks. The dish to Harden. There's the pick. West outside. To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Cheeks against Barkley. Cheeks the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. West with a wide open look. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Dishes to Parrish. Duncan right side. Here's Berry. And again, no good by Chicago. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for West.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Kicks it to Parrish. And good off the lead pass that time. Parrish has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Barkley against Cheeks. Kept alive. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That one is off. Jordan, he's checked in for Berry. And the second free throw, good.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Sinking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
No good from Jordan.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Teardrop shot. No good. Great D that time from Jordan. Bulls trail by 7. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments. Right away.
The Bulls making a switch here. Iverson's checked in.
Just so you know, it's going to be
Brooklyn. Nets leading by 5. Now here's West.
I'll stand your feet on this in you fucking
Parrish grabs the board. Parrish has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Cheeks against Jordan. There's the feed to Barkley.
Take that. Not you, Barkley.
Jordan kicks to Duncan. Stolen by Harden. Fast break. Here they come. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Jordan against Harden. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Allen Iverson.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Well, for James Harden, with his incredible regular season last year, Clark, you knew he was in for a great postseason as well.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then explode for 40 in the next.
They set the pick. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Back to West. Lets it go with a 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Iverson dishes to Barkley. Duncan kicks to Barkley.
Chuck.
The fadeaway. Nice spin off the left rim and in. That's 10 points for Michael Jordan.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Harden the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Cheeks. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing. It does happen.
Bird, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Kirilenko's checked in. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Duncan left side. Back to Jordan. Puts up the baby hook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Jordan's done. 10 points and several
Is
assists.
it working now? Is the microphone working? Somebody
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ewing's checked in. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Brooklyn. Harper comes in for James Harden. 1:21 left here in the second. Hibbert with the screen. Kirilenko kicks to Harper.
What made you rich, Harper?
Just 5 to shoot. Good.
Oh, fuck you, Harper.
Harper's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Jordan dishes to Ewing.
Don't you dare shoot that.
The 3 from Iverson. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. 7 points for Iverson.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
There's the pick. Harper kicks it to West. Inside, here's Kirilenko. Makes it off the glass.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And it's Iverson missing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. West kicks to Harper. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Nets lead by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you, Roy.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 10 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed
Happy
a spark.
to be entertaining
This
for
is
you,
a
JD.
close game.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is
Barbecue
about to
chicken
get
bite.
underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
It's a shout out to Bo, is it? Hey, Bo. Stop crying, you girl. I'm not that funny.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
That slasher mentality was on display
Oh,
in that
fuck
first
you,
half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Kicking off the second half, here's Lionel Hollins 5. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with ABC.
Give me that fucking
Then
ball.
there's West. Then it's Harden. And
You
it's
miss this,
Kirilenko
you
in at the
benched.
3 slot.
And when the
good
size
boy.
advantage
Play
is
for 4
as
minutes.
big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Nets leading by 3. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. They set the screen. Back to West. Ring shot on the way. Off the left,
good
in and
shit.
out. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Iverson passes to Jordan. Duncan dishes to Jordan. Here's Parrish. And Kirilenko sends it back. And that's
that
out
was
of
a
bounds.
rejection.
Chicago will retain possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Jordan kicks to Iverson. He feeds it to Duncan.
Boy, you fucking hole.
Here's Barrett, guarded by Kirilenko. 5 to shoot. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Just couldn't take the lid off the other chances, but came up empty.
She's dead.
And for Andre Kirilenko, you have to wonder how many NBA seasons he has left. I mean, he was one of the league's most dynamic power forwards at the height of his career. Now injuries and age have reduced him to a fraction of the player he once was.
The drive by Iverson. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Misses the layup.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
See, that
break.
guy's
Here comes
pass.
Chicago.
You can do that.
And it's good. That's now 8 points for buckets.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a 1-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
You know you like it,
Now a
though.
timeout called by Brooklyn. Greg, you were talking about Kirilenko last season. He suited up for only 7 games in the NBA, and Clark then spent the rest of the year playing in Russia.
Yeah, it's been hard for him to stay healthy and contribute at an NBA level now. I mean, the days of him averaging over 3 blocks a game in his rearview mirror.
The Nets making a switch here. Cheeks is
Come
checked
on.
in, and the shot is good. Kirilenko's got his second bucket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Daniels is checked in for ABC. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Jordan. Here's Duncan. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Feeds it to Harden. The pass to Cheeks. 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Chicago grabs the miss. Parrish has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jordan. To the inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Duncan just
that
got
one on
molested.
Kirilenko.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For Chicago, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Barkley, he's checked in for Jordan. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Nets have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Guys, the Bulls defense was as stout as ever last season. A big part of that is they have guys that challenge you inside and at the rim. Even off the bench, all of their bigs are mobile and protect the basket.
And it's Buckets with the foul.
What the fuck was that?
That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Cassell's checked
How the
in.
hell was that a blocking foul? Oh, great. Now I'm Sam Cassell. This will be interesting.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Stolen. Here's Barrett, defended by Cheeks. Cassell. Krills the three-pointer. Cassell's got 5.
I like Sam Cassell now.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Pass to Harden.
Someone get that beat apart.
He dishes it to Daniels. 6 to shoot. They need this. And a pick bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Cassell kicks to Parrish, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a
I'm trying, Bo. I am trying.
Greg. I mean,
as you can tell,
to
I'm
really power that one up and in.
He's checked in for the Bulls.
Proof that miracles
and a change
exist.
for the Nets. Harper, he's checked in for James Harden. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Cheeks the pass to Abdul.
Oh, come on. Someone
can't hit the free throw line jump. The Bulls leading by 4.
Get that ball.
Passes it to Cassell. Here's Barry, guarded by Kirilenko. Barkley the pass to Barry. Here's the teardrop.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
Now the pass to Cheeks. He kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Inside. Power down with both hands.
That's where you jump, Bird.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws. You know, the Nets really kind of drifted along for the first part of last season, treaded water, but after the All-Star break, they stepped on the gas, put themselves right back in the playoff picture.
And the first one drops. As you mentioned, the Nets were great after the break, had the third best record post-All-Star break in the East.
Yeah, and how about winning 13 of their first 22 after the break? And sometimes with a new coach and system, it takes a while to kind of figure things out. And that seemed to be the case with the Nets last year.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Cheeks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. For Chicago, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. To the middle and stolen by Hibbert.
Damn it.
In transition, here come the Nets. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Ewing. Pass to Cheeks. They set the pick. For the tie. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Well, the Bulls shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Ewing, a screen on Cheeks. Here's Barry. He's covered by Daniels. Now the dish to Ewing. Takes it off the glass. Ewing got it up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Brak. Just saying.
Cheeks kicks to Hibbert. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with a wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. And it's Ewing penetrating, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
Hey, guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
West a screen on Jordan. Harper dishes to West. Great D that time from Jordan.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Barry. Shoots it up. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Outside Harper. Dishes to West. There's the pass to ABC. Clock at 4. Offline with the baseline jumper. Now Jordan. He's got 12. Fires high post, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got 14 points.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard...
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
Hello, and thanks for joining.
Yeah, there we go.
As folks, the fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here's West. Bird is out there with Duncan. Then it's Ewing, then it's Iverson, and it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. ABC passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Abdul-Jabbar's got... the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets. Screen by Duncan. Iverson kicks to Duncan. Back to Jordan. 14 feet away. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Back to Harper. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Harper kicks to Harden. There's the pick. Here's West. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Chicago leading by 4. Kicks it to Duncan. Bird dishes to Jordan. Back to Bird. Outside Jordan. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Harper, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Jordan kicks to Iverson. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 4. Harden with it. Iverson picks him up. Harden's shot is off. West against Bird. Harden outside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Duncan. Iverson kicks to Jordan. To the left side wing. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Harden with it. And there's the feed to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to West. And right through it goes. West has got 4 points this quarter.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out. And injuries once again were a central theme of the Bulls season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
Parrish is checked in for Ewing.
Robert Parrish.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Jordan kicks to Parrish. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That one goes. Count it.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Lionel Hollins was giving to his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First one falls for him. Nets were the hottest team and story a few years back, certainly, but last season they were put up for sale, surprisingly to some, Clark, midway through the year.
Yeah, that was odd timing given the new arena and rebranding. I mean, you would think after all that effort to rebuild the team, you would see it through.
And for the Nets being put up for sale, a big part of it was they were a team that was supposed to compete for titles. And since the move to Brooklyn, they have had trouble going deep in the playoffs.
Duncan, the pass to Jordan. To the inside.
Just
5 to shoot.
Pass.
Iverson against West to take the lead. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And you know, with Brooklyn, I don't think anybody wants to take over a team in a rebuild mode. I mean, that's what the Nets seem to be looking at for the next few seasons. They had their shot, went all in with some of their decisions. Unfortunately, came up short.
Harden dishes to West. Back to Harden. All sorts of time. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists tonight.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Bird. And again, Chicago. No good. And here's Brooklyn. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Harden outside. Elbow shot is on the way. West missing again.
Missed shots, just it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Chicago calls timeout.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Barry's checked in for Bird. And the Nets also making a change. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Ron Harper. Iverson kicks to Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Duncan. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, another good game tonight for Duncan here. He has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
No good on the second free throw. Kirilenko the pass to West. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to West. Fires for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Nets lead by 4.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Duncan. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 15-3 run. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. West against Jordan. Here's ABC, and Jordan sends it back. One-on-one fast break. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Barry.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And here is West. He feeds it to Harden. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Parrish grabs the board. Parrish has got 8 rebounds in this game. And the foul called on ABC. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Jordan kicks to Duncan. And it's all evened up. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The score knotted at 67. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter.
It's going to be a close one, yeah. Still to be close.
.44 left in the 4th quarter. Feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to West. High arcing shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for West, he has 14 points and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
The Bulls have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Screen by Parrish. Now here's Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Here's Barry. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Barry's got 10 points in just the second half.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today.
Yeah.
I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 1. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. .110 left to play here in the 4th. West dishes to Abdul-Jabbar.
Parrish.
At the line for the Bulls, Abdul-Jabbar. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
It's Jordan on the wing. To the paint. West against Iverson. Outside for Jordan. On the clock.
There we go.
Goes back up.
Ah,
And now they decide to foul intentional.
Yeah,
he hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Iverson. Duncan with the screen on West. The dish to Jordan. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Iverson passes to Jordan. He dishes it to Parrish. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Shoot two.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 5 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Wasn't good.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, going to a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
That was the James Harden we've come to know and love. A player that brings nothing but fear to players that have to guard him. I've said this for a while now. He's the best one-on-one player in the NBA.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, we don't look at the turnovers.
bring it all together. I want everything. Feel till it spills like hot gossip. The man to read, copy poor folks waiting on the chick to with your hands out. I gotta laugh at you and call it luck because it wasn't due to you. Don't mean I ain't paying dues. It's stupid. I'm on my mind for reaching things that you can't. Just know I'm doing something you ain't. Simple and plain. For anyone telling you off for all your deeds. No sign the roaring thunder stopped and cold to read. No time. I get mine and make no excuses. Waste of precious breath. No time. The sun shines on everyone. Love yourself to death. So you gotta fire up. You gotta let